Hey, good morning YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful morning here in Idaho, and we got a good video for you today. So, today, in my opinion, top 5 cryptocurrencies for the next bull run and beyond. So, to start things off, these are just my opinion. This is not financial advice. A couple of these are kind of like, but I think the potential for returns is why I'm putting them on my list. And I do own at least a little bit of everything I'm going to be talking about today. So I am invested in this. So if you are interested, yeah. So anyway, let's get this started. Number 1, obviously, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has its own issues. It's slow, it's expensive, but it was number 1. And it's number 1 on, like, everybody kind of has heard of Bitcoin. They might not know what it is or what it does or the limitations, but they know what Bitcoin is. And right now, unfortunately, Bitcoin basically just dominates this market. When Bitcoin falls, all the other coins fall. When Bitcoin rises, all the other coins rise. But there are Bitcoin funds, there's going to be ETFs, there's all this stuff coming out for Bitcoin, and there's a bunch of different wild predictions on where Bitcoin's going to go, but like reaching its all-time high again, I don't think any issue. I think in the next 18 months, like a $50,000 to $75,000 Bitcoin, I think that's absolutely obtainable. I don't know long term how viable Bitcoin is. That's why I don't really know if I'm going to plan on holding mine too long. I think I kind of plan on making some money off of it and then diversifying the next time the market corrects and buying some new stuff. I mean, there might be some totally new coins out after this next in the next couple years that are like even above the tech that we have now. So kind of planning on cashing my Bitcoin out and doing that. Maybe saving like a quarter of a Bitcoin just in case it does something insane like in a decade. But anyway, the second one that I like is Cardano. They seem to have a really smart team. It's like a smart contract coin. And one reason I like it is right now it's about 9 cents. Its previous all-time high was about $1.20, and I don't really see any reason that in the next bull run Cardano won't be in the like $2.50, $3 range pretty easily. So really good return on investment if you can get in and pick some up right now. I don't know a lot about, I haven't read the white paper on Cardano. I've just listened to like Digital Asset Investor, and it's kind of one of the first ones that I found that I liked, just doing some basic research. And with all of these, do your own research before you decide to invest your money. Don't listen to me, don't listen to anybody else. These are just my opinions, but I think this is all kind of fun stuff. So the next 2 are very cheap right now, and the potential for returns, especially on one of them, is almost astronomical. Potential to be huge. But the first one is, so number 3 on my list, VeChain. So VeChain right now is $0.007, so 0.7 of a cent. Its previous all-time high was like $8.50. How it fell that far, I don't exactly know, but I have been seeing some positive VeChain news coming out, and they've had some positive partnerships. So even if, okay, so $700 today, you could go buy 100,000 VeChain. So even if it only gets half of its previous all-time high in this next bull run, say $4.25, your $700 just turned into $425,000 off $700. That's crazy. That is insane. The risk versus reward for that, to me, no brainer. I mean, I'll give that a shot, absolutely. I I don't have 100,000 VeChain. I have about half that ish. Just because I moved some other coins around, sold a couple and bought some of the other projects, but I'm probably gonna buy some more just because it's so cheap. And I'll probably maybe that goal of around 100,000 VeChain just in case it does hit if it hits the previous all-time high, it's game over. It's like almost $1 million. But anyway, number 4, Holochain. So Holochain is kind of like it'll turn into Holo Fuel at some point. That's a whole other thing. But Holochain's whole idea is that it's like the Airbnb or like Uber of the internet. So they're putting out holo ports that you can buy. You can basically host sourcing like the internet. So it's basically like crowdsourcing the internet. It's like completely decentralized. And Holochain is cheap. What is it? 0.0018 this morning. So very cheap. You can pick up 500,000 Holochain for, was it $900? That one, in my opinion, is probably the riskiest of the group, just because I think it's going to be a huge payoff, or nothing's going to happen with it and it'll like go to zero, maybe have like a little bit of a run on it. But again, to me, the risk versus reward for that, I only put a couple $100s in, but like right now, when I put in, it was a little while ago, Holochain's up like 300 and something % for me, so I'll take that. And last but not least, last on the list, but first in my heart, and I know first in most of yours, is XRP. XRP has to be huge. Ripple, the company, is doing so much for this company. Sorry, I'm pulling over because I'm going to go off here for a second. Ripple, the company, is helping to get XRP out there. And Ripple, the company, is at the IMF, they're at central banks. All these people that make worldwide decisions on finances, Ripple is there, and they're starting to be more vocal about XRP. They're bringing on like 2 to 3 banks a week that eventually will be running on XRP. The corridor is open to South America and Mexico. They're already advertising that, about how it saves like 70 to 80% and it's super fast. XRP is going to be astronomical, in my opinion. The timing is where it all gets kind of messed up. The next bull run, I'm sure XRP will do great, but I would plan on holding XRP a minimum of 5 years. So I would have, this is my opinion, this is what I'm doing, have some XRP that you can sell at a price point where you're going to make some profit, and then you're comfortable holding the rest of it to the side. But hold some XRP, because I think 5-10 years down the road, it is going to be huge. And I don't want to miss out on that. I don't want to be that guy that spent 10,000 Bitcoin on some Papa John's pizza, and I don't want to be the guy that sold 10,000 XRP at $5, when in 5 years, which is not that long, XRP's $500. That's not something that I'm willing to miss out on. So I'm going to take some profits and be comfortable on this next bull run, and after that, it's game over, and I'm waiting until I'm talking like retirement money and buying island money. So hopefully that's what happens. Those are my top 5 that I have. XRP is still my number 1. Like I said, I'll probably sell some Bitcoin, maybe diversifying back into all these other ones. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What would your top 5 be? Or is there sort of some stuff that I'm missing? Oh, Quant Network is pretty interesting too. I didn't talk about that. I haven't done much research into that. I just kind of found that this weekend. The code is QNT if you want to look at it. As always, guys, hit like, hit subscribe. If you don't like my videos, hit subscribe, comment below, and tell me why. Make fun of me, call me fat, Someone called me gay the other day for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, if you don't have a Coinbase account, lock up a Coinbase account. There's a link in the description. There's also a Binance account where you can buy most or all of those, except for Quant. You can buy all the altcoins that I talked about today. So set up a Binance account. But as soon as you can, go buy a ledger and get your stuff off exchanges. So that's all I got for this morning. I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.